is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with my friend Isaiah's 1998 Acura Integra. This would be the DC2 Integra, and this is the LS model. We have made a video on the GSR, but I wanted to talk about why the LS model is such a good beginner's car to the car scene. It is a perfect entry-level car with a big aftermarket support and tons of things you can do to it. So we're going to jump into it now. I wanted to show you guys this car is powered by a naturally aspirated B18B1. That engine would have came in the RS, the LS, and the GS models. And so this car is a huge work in progress right now. This is Isaiah's first legitimate project car. He's been going pretty ham on it so far. He's done quite a bit just to get it even on the road. He said this is probably his least favorite part of the car at this time, but it's worth showing you guys, especially as we go to car meets in the future. You're gonna see this car insanely come to life. So I love documenting stuff like this, but it's pretty sick actually. You have a little bit more done even than I thought. I didn't know you would actually have the strut brace in here. You have a little cold air intake, which is a great start. The B series, this makes 140 horsepower and 127 foot-pounds of torque. The difference between the LS, the RS, and the GS models compared to the GSR or the Type R is this is the non-VTEC. So I think the VTEC adds about another 30 horsepower, putting the GSR at about 170 horsepower. But I mean, it's a big work in progress, and it's just cool to show things off like that, seriously. But this car has an insane amount of aftermarket support. Crazy enough, even last night, right before we had planned to do the shoot today, and right before his clutch slave cylinder and master cylinder, one of the two had actually let go, and he was just figured he'd replace them both while he was there. So I mean, just in time before this shoot, this is such a new project car to Isaiah, and he was able to just grab his tools and work on it and make things happen. So we're going to talk about what separates the LS model from all the other models. So like I said, there is the Rally Sport, the Luxury Sport, the Grand Sport, and then you have the Grand Sport Racing, which is the GSR, and then you have the Type R, which is, they're all just really sick. But right here, this is a 98. So the car started in 94 and ran till 01. From 98 to 01, the car actually got a little bit of a facelift, giving it a little bit different front bumper, a little bit different rear bumper, and some different side markers. This is really iconic for the Integra, these quad headlights. This is the American-only nose. In Japan, it actually has the JDM front end, where it's just a big, long headlight. But I want to walk around the car and show you some of the factory options of the LS. So as we walk down here, you're going to notice that this car currently has leather seats, but from factory, the LS model actually would have had cloth seats. So these are probably out of a GS or a GSR. Up here, the car is also equipped with a factory sunroof. As we walk around to the back side of the car, you'll see down here, this car has four-wheel disc brakes, which also came with anti-locking braking system. So something really cool, even about the back end of the car, is this isn't just a trunk. I mean, this is a whole hatchback. So the glass comes up with the trunk lid all at once. Back here, it would have its own singular rear wiper, but somebody has at one point deleted it. As we walk around the car, it is supposed to have an electric antenna when you turn the key, but the motor has been removed. And when we come over to here, the steering wheel has a little horn button on the side, which is pretty cool. You could buy a 98 Integra LS brand new in 1998 for $20,000. But now, if you're lucky, you can pick up these cars for right around 5,000 bucks. Well, all right, guys. Now we're gonna move locations just to give you a little bit better scenery. Have some fun cruising around in the car. Not every day you get the opportunity to ride in all sorts of different cars. So really love to just kind of, soak it all in as we can. But what we're gonna do is move to our next location, talk about some of Isaiah's story on his car, talk about some of the interior and some of the aftermarket parts he already has on here. We're running down the road now. We are in Isaiah's Acura Integra, and this car has got a story for sure. I mean, this is gonna be pretty fun. This is Isaiah's first manual car, and he's gotten to drive it just a handful of times. He said this is probably his 20th drive, so he's still relatively new to this car. But man, being inside of here, I love the leather interior. Figured I'd give you guys the sound clips of the ST driving in front of us too. I love the black leather, actually. It's really cool. Even the vinyl is all black on the inside of here. We got the analog clock right up there. It doesn't. Just in, oh, it doesn't? It's on, but you can't reset. Yeah. That's probably such a typical thing. How many miles are on this thing?
This has 309,700.
This has 309,000 miles? Holy! Wow, dude.
The engine doesn't. It has 155.
So the engine's been replaced about halfway through life. That's still, even then, that's pretty impressive. I wouldn't have ever figured this car had that many miles. We got that non-stop pop playing right now.
sat in his yard for 4 years until, I guess, I don't remember if it was Mike or the guy wanted to revive it. So they put a new engine in it from a total Integra.
Yeah.
That's the engine that's in here now.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Even like, it's even funny, like even these sun visors are like almost a quarter of the size of like a regular sun visor. They're a lot smaller. Got this nice little dome light here. Giving you guys just kind of look at the interior, how this thing looks, sounds. It does have the sunroof too, which is pretty sick. We'll have to talk more about that when we get outside the car. But I wanted to give you a little look, you know, I mean, it's a pretty cool little ride. Little sound clip for y'all, just so you can hear it. I mean, it just has such a good gravel. It's such a nice sounding car. Like, it sounds so good. All right, guys, so now I'm sitting here with my friend Isaiah, and he's going to walk us through his beautiful 98 Integra.
All right, I got this around October, and really I was just trying to get it on the road at that point, because I thought it wouldn't really need all too much, which it really doesn't, but it had some rust. Ended up being like 3 rot holes that I got fixed. And then right as soon as I got that, it ended up bending a valve while it was idling. It ended up throwing a rocker. So Mike fixed that for me. I had the entire interior stripped out of this car at one point, and I was removing dynamat. I was trying to find rust. All of the interior rust-wise, you know, from 26 years is gone. But I'm gonna keep this a really clean, like OEM Plus daily for the summertime. And
yeah,
it's getting put away for the winter. I'll probably change it out to the Mugen style wing that comes out and down to the back. Really big fan of just the OEM stuff still being there and working. That's another reason why I'm keeping the AC and everything else like that.
Yeah, because most Honda guys like just throw all that stuff out for the extra power, but like Isaiah and I were talking, he wants to go that OEM Plus, which would just be so nasty.
The fact that like it works, the AC just works.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a miracle.
There's no point in getting rid of it.
I'd love to hear about some of the parts you actually have for this car already. Because when we were filming, he actually asked me if he wanted to throw on the clear corners. He said he's got to seal them up, but...
I've got parts in the back. I got clear corners, but I need to put silicone on them because they fill up with water. Actually, the seats were down because I had the entire rear part of the car.
Yeah.
I had CV axles back there. I had the bumper, like, bracket brace in the back, a retainer, like some pretty long parts.
Yeah.
I figured probably shouldn't be for a showcase.
No, you're good. I mean,
I took them out. I got all my tools in the back and everything because I anticipate this thing's gonna break eventually.
Yeah, car things, you know.
I'm fixing it on the side of the road. Other than that, the HID system in this car is absolutely horrendous, and I'm just gonna get like a new light harness and just wire it in
with factory halogens or something, or
factory everything.
Yeah. Yep.
For the most part, like I said, I just want this really clean, really nice example of an Integra, nothing too crazy.
Yeah. And lastly, too, before we go any further, I'd love to hear about your car club.
Oh, so Hickory Car Culture is something me and my buddies have. We have our Integra, or my Integra. My buddy Cody has a A86, and Kevin has a 240SX. We just kind of have a YouTube channel. We work on our own cars. We just film videos like road trips going for parts or anything we're going to pick up.
Most definitely, yeah.
We like to film it. There's some other things here and there. It's really just something
fun. Y'all are just like the next generation of kids that are just going out and getting things done. I mean, seriously, y'all will travel anywhere for a good deal on car parts.
For an engine.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, so when I had asked Isaiah if he wanted to do this video, I know they have their own channel, so super thankful he wanted to come out and spend some time just making this happen. I mean, the biggest thing being is that they have their own car club, they have their own YouTube channel, so definitely go check that out and subscribe. It's really cool to see the next generation of guys just getting into this, dude, and like I said, just keeping it alive. So, like, dude, mad props, dude. Thanks for having us out. So another cool fact I wanted to throw out about this car is this car weighs in at about 2,700 pounds. But with that being said, I want to hop into the interior now. So like I said, I do believe at one point this car was swapped over to the leather interior because, like I said, the LS model would have came with like a cloth interior. So I believe the door panels may have been swapped over as well. But I do like these a lot more. Isaiah has added these pretty sick checkered floor mats in the car, or they had come with the car. You added them? Yeah, I love that. That looks so good. Right in here, I mean, it is super 90s. Everything is just mechanical. Like, it's all there. It's gauges, no, you know, no heads-up display, no electrical, like, speedometer. It's just all there. The vents, actually, the dash has a really cool style. Makes the car feel really personable, honestly. I love the headrest, too. They look really sleek. Like, it's not just plain and boring. They added some detail in there. The car does come in the option of automatic or manual. And even being manual, his car still has cruise control, which I think is just so sick. Another thing he was telling me about is he likes this climate control because it just reminds him of like an old cassette. When you press one, another one pops out. So I think that's pretty cool too. I'm having too much fun playing with that. You do get a little storage here, and I needed a place to put my water bottle, and you just pulled this little cup holder out of nowhere, which is so sick. I love the black interior. It all looks great. He even does have the full set of rear seats back here. Everything looks awesome. Oh, I love the floor mats back there too to match. And you have like your own little like courtesy shelf that comes up and down with the hatch, which you can't see because the windows are tinted. But basically, it just kind of hides all your items that you keep in your trunk. So I think that's a really cool feature. The car, like I said, has the AC. You get the sunroof, which is a really cool thing to have in this car. It does add a little bit of weight, but honestly, if I had one, I would love to have the sunroof as well. Another cool thing to note is this car does have tweeters in the door panel, and on top of that, it has electric locks and electric windows. So lastly, guys, the next thing I want to talk about is the aftermarket parts that this car has. So this car, like I said, has an insane aftermarket support. I mean, anything you could want to get, you can get for this car. But this one specifically is a fairly untouched version of the Acura Integra. It's got a couple little things done, and I'm going to go over that now. So like we were saying, it has been swapped over to HID headlights. The owner does plan to go back to a factory headlight. This hood is carbon fiber. I mean, you can see the reflection of the Biddeford Merc in there. He did have it just, you know, kind of re-cleared just to kind of bring it back to life a little bit. Another pretty cool thing too is this car has some 16-inch Rota R-Spec wheels wrapped in some Advan tires with drilled disc brakes. It does have some carbon fiber mirrors that do obviously need some restoring. And like I said, this is the owner's first project car. He hasn't had it for too crazy long, so kind of just a little thing that comes with new car ownership is just going through the car as you can. It also has this, I love this wing, this little carbon fiber wing back here. I think it really is what brings the car to life. And like I said, it's got the rear wiper delete. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, even I believe the exhaust is stock, right? Yeah. So I mean, it's a fresh project, but I wanted to catch it in this state. So as we continue on the channel, and we go to car meets, you'll really start to see Isaiah's car come to life, or just get to watch the progress of what he does to it to make it a clean OEM plus example of the 98 Integra LS. So I'd love to thank you guys so much for checking out today's video. If you want to see some more car content like this in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe. Plenty of cool stuff to come. And if you're looking for an entry-level vehicle to the car scene, this is a beautiful place to start. And I would just love to say thank you so much to our friend Isaiah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. What's that I hear?